Good morning. Jeffrey Yorio here, your host, and welcome to Between the Covers. I thank you for your time and your ear. Today's reading is from the book Murder on the Mystery Trip by Sasha Welter. Irene fixed her hair, getting ready to return to the table. She had planted herself between the two couples and was in between both of the men. She carried on a lively conversation with them. She completely ignored their wives, who kept shooting awkward glances at her. She could see their profiles pushed forward so they could look at her around their husbands' heads. She knew she was irritating them, but she needed information from them. She had to make sure her hunch was correct. Ryla watched the tension brewing at the table. At this point, Irene was no longer a distraction, but a point of contention. Nobody wanted to be associated with her. Ryla turned to Athea, checking on her as she was too quiet, but under the circumstances, this was understandable. Athea moved food around on her plate, not too happy with the dish she picked. Is your dish good? Ryla put some of her food on Athea's plate. I could order you a plate. I will let the server know. Athea watched the drama unfold in front of her as one wife made strategic comments to Irene. Temper started to flare, and Irene was cool as a cucumber. Irene pushed her plate forward and then leaned forward in her seat. So, you think I'm at fault? I was in my room alone and attacked in my bathroom. How is that my fault? Linda shot up from her seat as her husband scrambled to his feet to block her from getting to Irene. Why are you here? You are out here acting like a tourist and your husband is dead? That is not normal behavior. Not once have you ever behaved like a wife who lost her husband. You know damn well you did it. In my gut, I feel that you are responsible. You two were fighting up a storm. You just conveniently left the situation and never returned to your room? Who does that? Who leaves their room in a foreign country? You don't know where you are. You don't have anywhere to go, but you were gone all that time. Althea drank her water as the waiter took her plate away and replaced it with a more satisfying dish. She turned to Ryla, then looked at her plate. She just kept her head down and ate. Angelique and Ronaldo, now on their feet, left their table to remove Linda from the restaurant. Irene sat there, her nostrils flaring. She rose from her seat. Do you all think I killed my husband? One of you is targeting us. Ryla looked at Irene as she pointed them out. Why are you pointing over here for? Go, leave us out of that. Ryla needed to distance herself from Irene. You all have been attacked by someone. The two tables went silent, as none of them knew about the other incidents. Ryla raised her hands to break up the shock. Leave us out of your drama. We are over here, and you need to keep it that way. So, you deny what happened to you all? She wasn't attacked in the stairs. You weren't locked out on your balcony? Irene threw her napkin on the table before storming out of the restaurant. Thank you, and salute.